Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy AJ, and we're back for another stream. And day 26. Day 26 of the daily growth report. I just uploaded the last video for today, which is a daily growth report for, I forgot what day it is on there, on TikTok. But as of me being live right now, we're sitting at day 26. And today I was gonna start with a little bit of stats, bruh. A little bit of stats, mainly on the social side of things, because we haven't uploaded. Our next video will drop tomorrow, full length video, but we still got like one or two Mickey 17 videos that are gonna come out this week, and then I'll start getting stuff that y'all probably already seen on socials. But as far as YouTube goes, views are up a little bit, nothing too crazy. But TikTok though, I forgot that I need my phone to look at the pictures. So I'm gonna look it up on here, and at some point I'm gonna set it up so that for like these streams, at some point I'll be able to show my analytics, and then I can see what I can show. Makes sense? But I also don't have a lot to say about it. I'm kind of just letting y'all know. Like I could tell you what stuff means, but like I'm still in the midst of trying to figure it out.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm good, sir. Welcome in.
I'm looking for a nice quality used car.
So on TikTok, my most popular video is my review for, not my review, my reaction to Challengers trailer, the Challengers trailer. And I had a moment like way back where I was just reacting to a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of trailers, but I realized it's like none of these people are really staying. So I actually decided to stop doing that and focus more on like reviews and stuff like that, and everything else is going there. I don't know why I can't see my analytics, bro. Cause I had screenshots, right? I had screenshots of it, but I can't do that while I'm on the thing too. But I don't know. All I can say is though, is that the whole posting 5 times a day thing is working. All in all, it is actually working. I've gotten, let's see, I'm sitting at 1,120 followers right now, but it's the views that's really up. Like I really just started getting followers a couple days ago when I started following people back, but like making sure that it's like real people at the same time. Is it TikTok Studio that I have to look up? Cause I can see my analytics when I the stream. We just look up TikTok analytics. There gotta be a better way to show this or look at it. There we go. I found it. Okay. So if you're on YouTube, you're gonna be able to see this, I believe. Let's see if it works. Oh, it doesn't work. I don't think I can show it. Oh, there you go. Bam. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. All right. So as of the last 7 days, looking at 9,000 views. It's up 3,000. Now that's including volume. So instead of posting like what I was doing, was posting like 3 times a day, maybe 3 to 2. But I was posting every day, and it was like a certain format where it was like either a G-file score, it was a clip from one of my reviews, or it was like possibly like a trending sound or something. Oh, and I was doing quotes too. Now the quotes will come back once I finish writing another review. But as of recently, since I started doing TikTok blitzes, which is like my form of just like yap sessions, the volume has increased, where it's like now I got a few formats that I'm working with that'll easily give me 5 videos a day. Now the profile views are up by 80. I got more than half the likes, and I got more comments. I got a whole bunch of more comments, but that kind of happened today with I did a video about mecha anime, was asking for recommendations, and that joint is stupid right now. But I'm realizing like a lot of times when you recommend stuff to people, or like you grab their attention, was like I said, like, attention mecha anime fans. Usually what I would have done before was just like look up what the best animes are for anime, and they made a list for it, but I'm not into it, so I couldn't really give you like a really good interpretation of it, because all I really know is Gundam, like, and I haven't watched that since I was a kid. So like, but I want to get into it, so like I'm just basically ask the community, what do y'all think? And boom, they gave me a whole answer. So I got a whole list to go through now of anime that I'm gonna put on my watch list. I'm gonna just work my way through it, and then as I'm watching it, I'm gonna start talking about it more. And that's where the plot twist episodes are gonna come in, because that's where I'm gonna have the opportunity to get those ideas off, and on the TikTok blitzes too. So I'm starting to see the vision as far as like, okay, maybe I know I could post 5 times a day. What if I can get to 8? And I'm trying to do it like every 2 hours. Right, so it gives a little bit of time to marinate a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So this is what my analytics are looking like for the last 7 days. The last number you can't see is 4 shares, plus 4 shares from 0. So let's do the last month. So 9K to 25K, up 161%. So the method is working. Like, I don't have any viral videos at all, really. Like, I got one video from a long time ago. I got like 30 something K, and it was because it was a Zendaya movie, right? And I got another video that was like, it was like a reaction to a clip that I saw on Twitter of a movie that I went and saw after. that did pretty good. But I got a John Wick video that's doing numbers every single month still to this day. And John Wick, the last John Wick movie came out a minute ago. What's up, Ben? How's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Ben, quick question. Do people acknowledge when they say somebody has joined? Like on TikTok streams? I still haven't really noticed that or not. Like, it usually has to be when somebody say something. Cause like if they join, that just mean they scrolling, right? I'm curious, bro. I don't really know. But we just going over some analytical stuff on as far as like what has life been like since I started uploading 5 times a day, and it's gone up. It's gone up. For You page going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now I think this was like a cool like metric to see. But then for me, it was like, okay, 60 days ago, 37. So that's a crazy jump for 60 days. So an extra 30 days, I only did what? What's 37 minus 25? 12,000 more. And that's all in the last month. I'm like, bro, we could really run it up. So it's also like volume, but it's at the same time, I'd say it's like you have to provide value, and I went and studied that today on different ways I could provide value on socials and stuff like that. You said I say acknowledge likes and follows, not necessarily really joining. I got a question for you. Do you have your contacts connected to TikTok? No, not anymore. I did, but not anymore. I saw that video. And I realized too, like, if I just do all the stuff that I already know, instead of just like saying like my method is going to be my method, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can make it authentic to what I'm doing. I just have to make it make sense in my own like brain or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just started doing them little trending sounds thing. And now I'm starting to get ideas for like next time I go to the movies. I'm a for like me walking in, and it'll be that one sound where it's like something to take the edge off. it'll be that joint. Or like anytime I do some rankings, I can also do the KG video where he's like, I got cold at my 2. That joint, you know? So it's like, as much as I'm learning, there's still so much more that I can get from this joint. Right here. So like, I'm gonna open up my notes real quick. That's just what the TikTok analytics right now. Content wise, this is my top videos in the last 7 days. The highest video I got in the last 7 days is 678 views. Or 680 views. And I was posted 5 days ago. And I got a Blitz video that did 580, 591 that was posted 2 days ago. So it's like all of it is going up still. And then I still got, when I go and respond to comments too, there's that as well. So bro, I can get to 8 videos a day if I just respond to way more comments too. But like the most engagement I got was with the Zora video, Red Hawk video, replying to a comment. Captain America Brave New World video. I didn't even know that Captain America Brave New World was a 4th of July movie. But I get why. It's Captain America, but like I didn't know why everybody was watching it this weekend. I just happened to be posting at the same time. Yo, thanks for the likes, Ben. Appreciate it. Keep running them joints up. But yeah. So in the last 28 days, how many? What's the most likes that I got? 41. Still. But it's still the same. But the centers got up there too. Centers quotes. Those went crazy. Once you get after a week, see, like, so like in the last month, this is the video I was talking about right here. The last month, the Bowery King breakdown, which is from John Wick, what, 4, I think. Yeah, John Wick 4. That's gotten 1,000 views in the last 28 days. All time has 5K views. Where is that coming from? You know what I'm saying? People are still looking up John Wick. That's very interesting. So that tells me that it's more similar to YouTube than, you know. Oh my goodness, 350. Golly, okay, Ben going crazy. Ben is going crazy. Appreciate y'all. Let me see something. Let me get to the page that I was talking about different ways we finna add value. That's because I watch a guy named Trevor. I think his name is Trevor. But the page is World Pet Health now. It used to be Fit Bully Canine or whatever. But he always like talking like, you know, about value and like how he provides value with the dogs and like what's the defining what the work is and like all this other stuff. I was like, I asked myself this question the other day and I looked in ChatGPT and asked the question and I got some answers now and how I'm applying it to myself. So like, it's just like, it's still rough ideas, but it's like applicable ways I can do it. Hold up. So, and this was like mainly focused on like what I could do on socials. Not so much necessarily like YouTube. YouTube still applies, but it's like, it's kind of a given. Because everything I do on YouTube will inevitably end up on socials. So like when I make a video or something, I can either, you know, make something educational, quote unquote educational, right? But it's more so like insightful than anything else. Yo, you like the Goofy movies? I know it's the flag. Oh yeah, it's a poster. That's like my favorite Disney movie, the Goofy movie. Like I got a whole bunch of posters in my room from like a long time ago. I just never took down. But yeah, like my favorite movie of all time is Rush Hour 2. It's a movie I watched the most. And then my favorite Disney movie is a Goofy movie. Yeah, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. Power Rangers is goated. Whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of different posters. But yeah, so like I was saying, so I can provide value. I'm gonna go back to this because I kind of showed everything I wanted to do on here. Showed everything I wanted on here. So I'm gonna go back to the live chat. But what's I saying? Bro, Goofy movie is so good. My favorite movie is honestly Holes or Saving Private Ryan. Holes is really good. Yeah. Holes is like the best school movie. Like we used to watch that joint in school, like the best movie day in school. I watched that joint so many times at school. I never really like watched it at the crib. I did try to read the book, but I don't think I finished. But to me, it has like one of the worst book covers of all time, design wise. I never liked that joint. I was like, why does it look like this? But it's a good movie though. It's a good movie. And I actually took a picture with Z. I think it was Z in the joint, right? Um and let me see. At DreamCon. So Cleo Thomas, right? I took a picture with him at DreamCon. He was dressed as Powerline. Like that one time I went to Powerline. Zero. That's his name. Zero. I said Z. Zero. I'm geeking. I'm always messing the names up, bro. I said in my video I'm about to drop tomorrow, I literally was like, yeah, I was talking about Hood, right? The Hood in Ironheart. I literally called this man Red Hood because he had a red hood on. I was looking at the red hood he had on, but I called him Red Hood, and Red Hood is a whole different character in a whole different universe, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? But I left it in there because it's a podcast and things like that happen. But yeah, Zero from Holes. He was at DreamCon. I think he's been at like every DreamCon. Leo Thomas. And I was able to take a pic with him. That was cool. That was dope. But back to what I was saying. So, I can provide value through like educational, but more so like insightful videos, and that's kind of like where my reviews come in. So I can add value to add my perspective on things, and then emotionally, I can add value through humor. I can make youngins laugh. You know what I'm saying? And the way I do that personally is like through all the little clips that I put in from like all the movies everybody basically seen, like very popular movies. And just picking like all the best lines from that joint to help emphasize my points. And if you see my reviews, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. But the next thing was like more practical stuff, and now it's like ratings and rankings and recommendations. And I actually saw one side of where I was getting the community to recommend me stuff, which in turn I could go and first that, and now I can recommend stuff to other people because of what the community recommended to me. I could come back to it, and now I have a whole series on my hands of like, I got 1 million mecha animes to watch now. You know what I'm saying? I never knew where to really start, but now based on the comments, I have a good idea of like what people said the most and like some of the sleeper picks out there. So I'll get that list together, and I'll just start knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? But I also could be like, make a video where I'm like, if you enjoyed, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, you'd like Intergalactic, or Intergalactic, because it's like similar art style, very good story. It's mature, but you know what I'm saying. As long as you of age, like I would suggest you watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because that joint gets a little freaky, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's like a love story at the same time. But like I could start recommending, because I've never been like that person to be like putting two and two together. But now I'm thinking about it, and it's not easy. It's not easy to give like the perfect recommendation. And it's like people always say like, where'd you start in anime and stuff like that. Like people always make videos like that. So that's like a whole nother thing. And then the next way you can provide value would be to be controversial, right? So that could come in the form of hot takes. That could come in the form of like what one of my G-File scores actually was, and it was like literally today when I posted my Ironheart score, my G5 score for that, youngins was going crazy in the comments because like youngins not rocking with Ironheart. Like, but people like the people that are the most vocal were the ones that was not really rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing about the G5 score is like this is my score. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are entitled to have your own opinion on it. But once we start getting into the whole, you know, I don't even want to give it breath anymore because that's where you give it power. So like if you've seen it in the comment sections and you already know, I usually give people a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody say that, you know, like where I like the movie, I gave it a 9. Somebody else might think it's a 5. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, I respect it. I just want to respond in the comments. Then they ask me why I think it's good, and then I give them why it's good. But then if in the middle of that, yo, what's up, Juwan? If in the middle of that, youngins is like, starts getting into identity politics and like, you know, all this, oh, we're tired of this woke, da 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 da. I'm just like, bro, what are we talking about? You know, and then youngins start capping. So like anytime I start getting like comments like that, I'm gonna just start hitting youngins with the cap emoji, bro. If they respond again, I'm gonna hit with another cap emoji because youngins just be talking. Youngins just be talking, and it's not that deep. But it's like youngins be feeling like, and it always be the youngins that don't got no profile picture or their name is redacted. And it's like, bro, what are you scared of? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least they saw it. You know? And it's on record that I put my score out there. You know what I'm saying? I can't help what everybody else do. I put my score out there. You know? But then the next thing, there's 2 more ways you can provide value. So the next one is like insider, behind the scenes type value, right? And that comes in the form of these streams like this, where I'm just like, you know, I went through some of my analytics earlier, and then I also I'm just trying to, you know, essentially give game as far as like what my experience is creating content right now. And then we also got like interviews that I'm gonna be doing on the podcast as well. It's like, okay, right now I'm just trying to get people that's in the industry I know that I have not reached out to yet. So if you wanted to get on the you want to get on the joint, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. But I'm gonna reach out to those people when I get everything set up. Appreciate the likes. And shout out Ben. And then that's a whole nother piece of content. Is an interview that will like live on. It's like boom. Next thing you know, I'll be interviewing, you know, name said actor. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be lit. Now the last thing that's on here, which probably could have been first, is different ways you could provide value is through community, right? And for me, that is like through polls and also like I just started the Ask Me Anything segments on the podcast. So whether you can ask me, that don't mean I'm responding to everybody, but you know what I'm saying? Like you could ask me a question. I'm gonna put out a thing on the community tab where it's like it's gonna be 4 plot twists, and that's where things gonna do it. I'll probably do it on Instagram too, eventually, and then that's where that's gonna happen. But it's gonna happen on the pod, and it's gonna be like the last question I did was like, just in case we don't get no good questions, I'm gonna just pull a question that I got from, you know, TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and that'll be the question of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's a good question. Like that's where it's at. So, you know, that's what we got today. That's what the kind of the study session is about, and it's just like a beginning stage because it's an ongoing thought process that's like reoccurring all the time, bro. But yeah, man. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the likes. We almost had 1,000 likes, bro. It's crazy. No, that's amazing. I gotta stop saying that's crazy. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. So, yeah. Is there anything else, bro? Because I need to go. I need to watch Squid Game. So, for tomorrow. Because then I'm also about to see, boom, 1,000. Let's go. W's in the chat. Also going to see Jurassic World Rebirth tomorrow. So I got to make sure I finish this. I'm on episode 3. I got like, I'm in the middle of episode 3. I got 3 more after that. Boom, we good. But I got to do it before 10. So I got time. But I'm knocking a lot of it out tonight. So that's what I'm finna do. We broke a record, 1,000 likes. Shout out to Ben on the TikTok stream. And if anybody watch on TikTok, you want to see more of like what the full stream looks like, definitely check out the YouTube channel. I'm pretty much going to be going live pretty much like 4 to 5 times a week. Sometimes we don't stream whenever we're doing a pod because of technical issues as far as like trying to get everything set up. But more than likely, it's 4 to 5 times a week. And yeah, anytime I go live on YouTube, I'll be live here, TikTok too. So usually like we playing a game, you know what I'm saying? Or we doing this. Like 2 days out the week, we're doing this. We're just kind of talking, you know what I'm saying, about whatever. And then the rest of the days we dedicate the game because I don't like not playing the game. We're playing the game, not playing the game, and then playing the game again. Like, nah, we gotta be consistent. Gotta be consistent. So yeah. How long we been going? Like 30 minutes? That's cool. That's cool for a daily growth report, bro. I feel like we said a lot and enough for a week's worth of learning. And it'll only continue to be more. You know what I'm saying? Like even like when we finish some books, I can get on here and talk about that. We can talk about anything, bro. Yap Central. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, I'll be back here tomorrow, God willing. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Okay. Boom. We out of here. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to everybody that's been lurking. I know y'all be lurking sometimes. But I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. We're still playing Ghost of Tsushima on Wednesday. New video drops tomorrow. And yeah, plot twist.